And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Athletics. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Mitch Keller. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Dalen Lyle leading things off and takes a strike. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Cut on and lifted in the air. Schwarber makes the grab, one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Dalen Lyle.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
Michael A. Taylor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Off the plate, going to count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Herrera gathers, throws to first, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
On the ground, Simeon throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy. That's out number 3. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, J.DeGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Now the A's designated hitter, Romy Gonzalez. First pitch misses. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And another ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it had been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch-out.
DeGrom, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That one not close. Counts full, 3-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Over to Kike, and that's all they'll get.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Tap foul at the plate. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the third and final game of the series.
1 ball,
and it's even
1
up.
strike.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Mike Trout. Keller back to work. Trout swings, hammers one, deep left field, and that one is out of here. An absolute smash to left. His 11th of the year, the Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Josh Bell, 4 for 8 in the series so far. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Bounce to the left side. Perdomo. And they get the out.
Batting 7th, shortstop Kike Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Kike Hernandez at the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan Ward up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And time called prior to the 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's the ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Ivan Herrera. Herrera launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. His second homer of this series. It's 1-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
There's a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up for the A's, Miguel Rojas. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Tied up here in the early going. That clips the corner. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Ahmed Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Luis Robert Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1. Robert with a homer in his last game. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Misses inside. Full count now. Romy Gonzalez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the dirt, blocked. Throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The A's get 1 on this homer. All even at 1 apiece. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And the first offering is not close. Keller goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still 0-2. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. And the batter now, Michael A. Taylor. Popped up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Here's Muncy to hit. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That's to third, Rojas. Slings it across, and that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a bunt towards third, and that's just foul. Here's a high chopper, and that goes foul. Hit on the ground to short. Hernandez. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Geraldo Perdomo up next for the A's. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of
intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Pereira up to bat next, lays off for a ball. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the 3rd. Fastball for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
2-2.
Swinging, it's a strikeout. Throw to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 2 left on. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Foul ball there. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Doubled his first time up. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Marcus Semien. Just missed. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two now. Semien waits. Line and a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty.
Muncy over to McNeil. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going. Luis Robert now, 0 for 1 so far. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. Rosario off of first with 2 away. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Hernandez over to first in time. And that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Keller back to work. Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fires over to Guerrero. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive, jammed him up right there.
Here's the speedy catcher. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ground ball right side. Boots it. Still fires to first. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And up next for Seattle, Dalen Lyle. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Two outs. Center field. Robert has this one sized up. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Romy Gonzalez. And that's outside.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's a ball. That one misses. Ball 3. Ground ball up the middle. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Next up for the A's, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 2. And takes low for ball 1. In there at the knees.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. This to third, Muncy. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that drops in for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. Base hit center field, and that extends the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Brooks Raley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-2.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top 6, and now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positive.
The left-hander on now, Ryan Barucki. And next is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. Fought off foul. Runners on the corners, no outs. And ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And the next pitch is way outside. Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. No outs. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
And now Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Rolled to short, could be two. On to Simeon. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom six, and now it's Ivan Herrera. Misses off the plate. Ball one. Herrera, 24 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And it's strike two.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is down low. Ground ball right side. McNeil. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Marcus Simeon.
Second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brooks Raley gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. New pitcher for the Mariners, Chris Martin.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
One ball. No
Base
strike.
is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next up for the A's, Ahmed Rosario. And he takes a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's long gone. His 2nd of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Robert now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next, Romy Gonzalez. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But
McNeil gets it to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
he doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Hot shot to third. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Ryan Ward.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Way high there. And now it's even 1-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one way outside. Ball 2. The Athletics trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him.
Number 44.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Swings through that.
0-2.
Out to short, Perdomo. Gets it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball. That's a little bit low.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Rip to third. Muncy sends it to first. Schwarber out of the play. The A's go quietly. Nothing doing there for the A's, and the score stays 3-1. New pitcher on here, A.J. Minter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That misses the zone. 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Late swing, foul to the left. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Max Muncy, 1 for 3. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard. His 7th home run of the season, and we're starting over. It's 3-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. A.J. Minter will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Robert Garcia.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Trout. Slings to first in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Rip to short. Perdomo on to first. And that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th at the plate. Ivan Herrera. Brock Stewart gets the ball now.
Number 41, Brock Stewart.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
That
That's the
misses
ball.
the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he swings over the top there.
Good late
ball,
sink
2
on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2-2 now. Swinging a ground ball. McNeil tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. And Semien is out.
Now batting third baseman.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Rojas.
To the right side, McNeil. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. Score remains tied at 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. Garcia back to work. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
That's the ball.
And a count 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Full count.
Enrique Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Trey Turner.
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Going, gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Robert Garcia departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Joey Lucchesi. And now, Ryan Ward. Out towards left center, Schwarber. And there's one down.
Now batting number 44.
Now the Mariners catcher. Lucchesi, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Movement in the
1-2.
bullpen. Jaden Hill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stratton getting cranked up as well. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Dalen Lyle up next for the Mariners. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third, Rojas. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. That's outside, and it's 1-1. Oh, right to the backstop. And save! A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch.
Well, that's a big insurance run there, and it comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause. We'll see if that extra run ends up being a factor or not.
One and two now. Lined into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Hunter Stratton into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swings through that one for strike one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Mike Trout. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. He'll score, and it's 8-3. So a man aboard. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Josh Bell. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mariners 8 and the A's 3. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Luis Robert. And he'll be safe at first. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Romy Gonzalez will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1.
1 strike.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now to a board in there safely.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Perdomo stands in now and watches strike 1. This one in the air center field. Taylor under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. And it's 8-4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So they're down to their final out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The Mariners leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next one misses, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of inning number 9. That's down and in. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. That one to first, and that's just foul. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.